guys, it is time for another weekly plan with me. I am planning for the week of April 2nd through 8th using my Spring Fling Vertical Kit. I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's actually Wednesday night right now. I have had just a really weird week where I haven't had a time to sit down. I'm hoping that I can get back on like a normal schedule with these because I found that without like my planner to have stuff written down in and to like do a checklist and to-do list, things just aren't happening. Anyway, let me show you what all comes in my Spring Fling kit. This was in one of my April releases. I want to say it's still in the shop. I briefly, okay, so the mini kit sold out and I restocked. I did a small restock, but I think the vertical kit might be sold out or like have only one or two left. So I'm not sure if this is still in the shop. Just in case you're curious. But anyway, this is an oops kit, meaning that there was something wrong with all the pages of this kit. I use oops kits because I don't mind them, and if they're really just absolutely terrible, I'm not going to use them, but if they're still usable, just a little off, it's fine. So we have the front page with the 8 full boxes and the 5 checklists. This kit did come with several more girl options for her, but I am going to go ahead and just use this girl that comes with the kit. Then we have our ombre checklists, our half boxes page, our little things in solid washi, our first functional page, our deco and date covers, our headers, and then our bottom washi. So I'll start with putting down bottom washi, but since I am filming this late, it is going to change a little bit of how I set up my planner, just because you know, I don't need checklists for Monday through Wednesday because those days are already over. Sorry, I'm trying to line this up. I pushed down the bottom washi so that I could, because I realized I needed to do that last week for my new format. But I don't need checklists, so a lot of like the plans I had here of where I want to put stuff are no longer relevant. So let's start with the date covers. While I'm here, I'm going to stick this flag. So there's not anything like one particular thing that's really, actually I know the one particular thing that's making this week awful is a project I'm working on at work. It's just, I spend my entire day on it, I don't get anything else done, and I feel like so we have I think 6 interns in total that come on various days, and I get them now 100% of the time because this project is so crucial. And sorry if my head goes in frame, but it's just, it takes up all my time, it takes up all of the intern time, but I am hoping to get it done by this Friday. If not, I'll have to work over the weekend. But after that, I feel like I should be a little less stressed, although there's another second project, but I have a longer time frame to complete that one. Passover ends. Oh, I'm not going to put in Passover ends. I also don't have that many plans to put down for this week. Actually, this flag would probably match this spread, so I could keep it, but I'm going to put the white blank flag down. So I'm sorry if this spread looks bare, but last week where I did the whole like splattering of things, which turned out really, really pretty, very into it. So I'm going to keep doing that. So, as with last week, it's going to take me a long time to get all of the, like, foundation down. So I do apologize for that, but it ends up being really pretty, so you get to see that. So I'm going to start by putting the top row of glitter headers down on this side of the page. Actually, let's just do the whole thing. So since I'm not using checklists on Monday through Wednesday, I will have more room to put stuff down. So a lot of the stuff that would normally not be like very, like would probably go in like a little thing, I'll probably put in some larger boxes just because I'll have room for it. And it would probably, like, and it'll probably look okay. I hope it looks okay. So let's grab the full boxes because there's a full box that goes right here. Oh, did I plan for a double box? Yes, it's on the weekend. Whew. So what do I want to put up here? Let's do the But First coffee. Or we could do that one on Monday. Yeah, let's do this one on Monday. So I want one flower on one side, one on the other. So let's just grab a flowery design for Tuesday. Then I'm going to put in the glitter header for this one and then line up the other glitter headers against this. Ooh, I'm going to need white out. This is a pretty crappy whiteout that I've just had for a really long time. Since I'm not putting like a box there, I guess I could like make sure that I cover it up, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and just white this out. So we've got blue. Oh, that's a pretty good lineup. Flipping this all kinds of directions to get it right. You can see my bathrobe. I just took a shower. I feel all squeaky clean. Yes. Okay, so next we're going to put down this full box, which, let's go with the purse. I hate the coil. It's the coil is one of the few reasons that I have continuously considered switching to a ring bound or TN, just because I can take the inserts out. Because like honestly, like not just putting stickers against it, but like writing against the coil is my least favorite thing to do ever ever. It's just so awful. This glitter header's a little crooked, I feel. Okay, so I did a pretty good job with the bottom washi alignment. I'm going to go ahead and erase the places where I said I was going to put my checklists. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's flip to the other side. So if I'm not doing checklists, I might in the future consider changing up the way I do glitter headers. But while I'm still doing checklists, because I'm doing them on this half of the week. Oh, I don't know why I grabbed a glitter header. I can't do that. So I'm going to grab, and then the extra checklist I have, I'm going to use 2 checklists at least in the sidebar, and then I'll just have an extra one. Okay. So, full boxes wise. These 2 are going on Saturday and Sunday. We'll put the dog in the quote box because he's cute. We'll put this one on, let's do this one on Thursday, this one on Friday. Just because this one has a little bit more purple in it. Okay. Let's get some glitter headers down. I'm sorry that this part takes forever. I know this isn't very fun just watching me put stuff down. I've considered, like, let me know if you guys would be against me just fast forwarding through this section, or if you would prefer that. Just, I don't think this is very interesting. Okay. Also, sorry, this is all upside down. This is supposed to be a checklist. Great. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So let's get some more glitter headers in. I'm actually getting through this faster than I was last week at least. Okay, back to pink. Purple. And okay, so this is a full box. I did a pretty good job with the bottom washi. Maybe a teensy bit lower next time, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. And then a checklist. Whew, I did it. All right, back here, let me clean up my stickers a little bit and we'll jump in with Monday. Okay, so Monday. How do I want to do this? There's actually a lot of stuff to mark on this day. So let's start with the little things. I actually got a few little things for this day. Where is my little things page? So first of all, ooh, sorry, that's my heater kicking on. First of all, Mondays is my Etsy payday. I actually don't think the payday came till Tuesday. I'm not sure why. Also on this day, I got a lot of Happy Mail, like a lot. So I'm gonna grab, I know it doesn't match, but I'm gonna grab the 3-dot checklist. I'm gonna grab the other color, just because this color matches Sunday, in case I want to do a cleaning list. So I'll put this here. I got 3 pieces of Happy Mail. Well, 4 technically. So 2 from Scribble Prints Co., my mystery kit in a regular order, some sticker paper that I ordered like samples of, and some stuff from a brand new shop, like brand new to me shop, called Tribe of 3. I was trying to see if I brought anything to market. Okay, everything's out of order in my collection. Great. So I'll just keep that as a checklist. So then for the day, the first thing I'm going to mark is that I got no sleep. My work team and I went to a special event on this day. I'll talk about it in a second. And we had to meet up at 4 a.m. or is it 5 a.m.? Just really early at my boss's house because we were carpooling. And it was like a 3-hour drive there, and I was so worried about not waking up on time. It stressed myself out. I ended up not sleeping at all, which was awful. I was basically surviving on adrenaline and coffee all day. But to mark no sleep, I have this guy right here. This is from Coffee Monsters Co. He just looks really, really tired. I've been using this to mark like lots of things, but that one works. Next, the actual event we went to is called Dingus Day. I didn't exactly look up where Dingus Day is from, even though I keep saying I will, but basically it's the first day after Lent. And during Lent, you're not supposed to drink, so Dingus Day is all about how, like, the day right afterwards, you just go ham with the drinking. So it's a drinking holiday, basically. So it was really fun. It's a huge deal for some reason in this one area. But there was like a lot of parties. Like we just got a seat on a party bus. Lots of fun stuff. So to mark that, I'm putting in a half box. I'm actually gonna fill in that piece area right there with more washi. But Dingus Day was fun. So I'll put that here, and then in this, I'm going to just use. This is from my shop. These are just beer doodles. I'm gonna use a large beer mug. Oops. Put it right there. So that was Dingus Day. And then the last thing I want to mark, usually I wouldn't mark this, but it was a lot of fun. We drove there and back together as a team, I guess. I mean, just because carpooling is good, is easier, and means we only needed one sober person. But the road trip experience with my coworkers was really fun. I mean, I'm pretty close with all of them, but it was just a lot of fun. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. But anyway, I have from the Coffee Monsters Co. these driving emojis. I'm going to take the ones that aren't angry. Let's use the black ones. But it was really, really fun to road trip with the team. So that was my Monday. I got away with no ombre checklists, and it still works. Yeah. So next we have Tuesday. Tuesday I'm going to start off with the fact, and I'll put this in a half box because it was that big a deal. It was raining, and I'm not talking about a little bit of rain. I can handle a little bit of rain, but this was like torrential downpour rains. Like 2 of the major highways that I would normally take to get to work were just straight up shut down because they were flooded. And I live in a floodplain area, but luckily I'm on the 2nd floor. But my downstairs neighbors were definitely flooded. It wasn't terrible once I put on rain boots and got to my car, but like, so if I hadn't been wearing rain boots, the water would have been up like past my ankle. It was really rough. But to mark that, I have 2 stickers. So first from my shop, I have the rainy day stickers that I knew I would need. I'm going to use a small pink one, even though there's room for a larger one, because I also have these weather stickers that I recently found in my stash, and I'm just going to put a very huge water, like the proportions are funny to me. It was just an incredibly rainy day. Next, I'm going to grab an appointment label. Yeah, let's do that. Oop, that's the wrong color. I'll grab an appointment label and some washi on this day. So I have been having some major pain in my hand. It's not carpal tunnel, it's the other tunnel, ulnar tunnel, this one right here. It's basically because I type a lot and I have like weird wrist handling, so I have to wear a wrist brace while I'm at work now. But this day, just the pain was really, really terrible. Like I had to leave work early and couldn't finish most of what I wanted for my project on this day because I literally could not type because my entire arm was numb, and I knew if I pushed through it, I'd do some damage. So to mark that, I have from Coffee Monsters Co. more emoji heads. I'm going to use this guy right here. It's rough. I'm actually going to flip this label, but it's really rough. I'm concerned because, like, on one hand, like, I've got a lot of work to do and it's really frustrating, but on the other hand, I don't want to do permanent damage to my arm. So next, when I got home, I decided to cook one of my meals from HelloFresh. It's called Sweet as Honey Chicken, in case you want to go look up, because they have all their recipes online. But it was so good. It was the yummiest chicken I've ever made, because I've made chicken before, obviously, but I've never made something that good. I will definitely be adding this to my recipes. Like the next day I had it for as leftovers for lunch, and it was just so good. I was so proud of myself. It's one of those, like, the last few weeks I've had some great recipes from HelloFresh, and I'm excited about them. But anyways, to mark that, I have from the Coffee Monsters Co. these cooking emojis, and I'm going to use the one with the little, like, chef's hat, because I felt like a little chef. Lastly, on Tuesday, I had 2 pieces of Happy Mail. How do I want to mark those? Let's just use a half box because I'm using up all my boxes. Why not? So the 2 pieces of Happy Mail I had were, the first one was, I mean, they're kind of, so the first one was I bought from a D-Stash Instagram, so a sticker kit I really, really wanted, and it arrived on this day. And also I got some printables. I know that's not really Happy Mail, but I still wanted to mark it just because, I don't know, I just did. And that was from Paper and Gumption or something like that. So I forgot to pull out Happy Mail stickers, so I'm going to use these from my shop. These are, do I want to use this one? The one with words or the one, let's use the one with words. These are the character Abby. These are Happy Mail Part 2. These are Part 1. Let me stick these back in here. Might as well. So that was my Tuesday. Now we're on Wednesday. Hi, it's Wednesday right now. First thing I want to mark, and I will mark this just with an appointment label up top. This is the end of my sale, my monthly sale for kits. It wasn't as big of a sale as it normally is, but I definitely didn't advertise it great. But to mark that, I'm just going to use... And the fact that it wasn't as big of a sale just means that I can get out orders much faster to everyone who did order. Do I want to use use an icon? You know, let's just use an icon. It's been a minute since I've used an icon, so I'm just going to use an asterisk. So I just kind of consider like the end of the sale, like the end of new releases. So I got home. I did do some, like, a little bit of cleaning, but honestly, I was just exhausted because I'm always tired, apparently, these days. But I took a nap. It ended up only being like an hour or two nap. I didn't accidentally like sleep through the night, which is good, but to mark my nap, I have my bedtime stickers that I only ever really use to mark naps. Oh, so we've been having some weird weather here, like some very weird weather. So I'm gonna actually mark it down here. Let me fill in that area right there with some washi. But like last week we had a day that was, I mean, you know what? Not even last week. Let's look at just this week. Monday was a beautiful day. It was sunny. It was gorgeous. Tuesday, torrential downpours, overcast all day. Wednesday, and then Tuesday night it got really sunny. Wednesday, snow. Like just a ton of snow. Like what is up with this weather? So it's been throwing me off, I will admit. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing some washi, which I am running out of. I really should have done this as a white space spread because I don't have enough washi for this. But to mark the weather, I'm pulling out those weather stickers I accidentally put away, and I'm gonna let's grab some 2 snowflakes. I used to use these stickers. The reason I have these is I used to mark at the top of every single day what the weather was. This was before I used date covers. Like, if, you know, Tuesday was snowy, I would put it next to that. And it was really fun, actually. Last thing for this day, and I'm going to put it in a half box, is I spent most of this day doing some video catch-up, filming videos that should have already gone out, like this one. And then just some that really needed to be filmed. And then I uploaded like 3 videos, so I will, over the next few days, get those out. So to mark that, I have from the Coffee Monsters Co. these YouTuber emojis. The top of this page is cut off because I needed to stick it down on the binder that I keep these in. But I'll put him right there. And that is the first half of the week without checklists. So this really is just memory keeping. But the other half is actual plans. Let's start with Thursday, which is tomorrow, and I have a bill due on this day. Oh, actually, so I didn't put any meal icons on Monday through Wednesday just because those days have already passed and I can't remember what I had to eat for dinner, but I'm going to put that for Thursday. I have a bill due on this day, and that's all I have planned. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to stay really late at work tomorrow to get this project done because I wanted it done by Friday, but if I get home at a reasonable time, I would really like to spend some time cleaning. So Friday, I'm going to start with putting that meal little thing down. Then I'm going to grab an appointment label. On Fridays, I need to choose my HelloFresh meals for next week. I think I caught a glimpse of them and I might skip again. These are just HelloFresh doodle stickers from my shop. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling what they had available. But who knows, maybe I'll look back and decide that I like them. Then on this day, I would like to plan next week. This is important for me to sit down and actually get some planning done ahead of time. Also on this day, I'm going to try to find a quarter box for this, but my papers are out of order. Okay, I don't have a quarter box, but I have a skinny appointment label that I can make work if I add in some washi on this. I would like to, actually, I don't even need this. Let's put this back. On this day, I would like to take out the trash. It is important for me to take out the trash at the right times. I'm going through my stash to find my trash stickers because I live in an apartment now and I just get really bad at, properly taking out the trash and stuff at the right times. So these are my trash day stickers. They were part of my new releases, and I'm going to use the one holding up the trash bags because I think she's cute. And I'm just going to write it in. I don't need a label. But those are all my plans for Friday. Saturday, I have nothing to put down, which is the happiest. I am so happy about that. I am hoping to spend Thursday and Friday like cleaning, getting my apartment, because I like cleaning the weekend, because I would like to spend the whole weekend just hanging out with my boyfriend, just because I, like, so during the week, I don't usually hang out with him at all. Like, I kind of ignore him. Like, we talk and all this, but I kind of be like, I just need to be me this right now, like, to just do work and stuff. But during the weekend, I just give him attention, and that works well, because before I was not doing that, and that we were getting a little tense between us, because I was always working, and on the weekends I wasn't spending time with him because I was cleaning and like getting ready for the week. But it works much better when we actually talk to each other, as it turns out. We hate each other less. No, we just fight a lot less when we actually get to hang out with each other. Because we found out that most of the time when we're fighting, it's just because we're frustrated that we aren't hanging out. In the meantime, I have put down the 3-dot checklist, and with a cleaning header, it's really washed out, so you probably can't see it. There should be a cleaning sticker. Somewhere there is a cleaning sticker. There we go. It's on this sheet. We'll put her here. This is to mark the fact that I need to get groceries. Oh, I brought out my groceries. I have my groceries delivered because I'm ridiculous. And then I'm going to put in the weekend banner down here. Okay, and that is the second half of the week. Let's flip this back over and do the sidebar. So first we'll put up the puppy in the quote box. I'm actually not a huge fan of dogs and kits, and I wish I would have given myself an option with this not to have him, if we're being honest. So even though it's already halfway through the week, there are 2 habits I do want to track this week, and I've done a pretty good job so far. The first one is to set my coffee. I drink coffee every morning, just like straight black coffee. I mean, it's not black. It's like a medium roast, some kind of coffee, but I would like to set my coffee maker at night, so in the morning when I wake up, it is just ready to go. And the second habit I am tracking is I need to remember to water my plants. Over the weekend, I planted my first round of cute plants, and I just need them to stay alive. So to mark those 2 things, there's not really icons, but I know I have stickers to mark it. So for coffee, let me grab my coffee stickers. I know I own coffee stickers. Okay, I don't know where they are. Very interesting. But I am going to grab my watering plants stickers. I knew I would need these. So these are to water plants. She's very tiny and delicate. And then for coffee, I'm going to find my coffee stickers, because I have coffee character stickers somewhere. But those are my 2 habits. Then I am putting 2 checklists in the sidebar. So I have a good amount of choices, actually. I usually don't. So let's start with getting a to-do list in here. So this is just like a running to-do list on anything at all, really. To-do. Okay, I'll grab my to-do list. I like these running to-do lists. And then I'm going to grab another piece of washi. I've used almost all my washi. I don't normally do that. And then the second checklist I'm doing is for YouTube videos. I need to just catch up, and this week is all about catching up on those, even getting some scheduled out. I have a new insert in my like Target TN thing that I've been using to track stuff for the shop, but it is a YouTuber blogger insert from Annie Plans Printables that I'm hoping will help me get on top of things. So to mark the this week section, just because I don't know might not remember what it is, I'm pulling out from the Coffee Monsters Co. these YouTube icon stickers and putting it right there. All right, let's go ahead and stick deco down. I'll zoom out. There's a good amount of cute deco with this kit, and I'm just gonna quickly stick it at the top. I'm not gonna fill this out right now just because it's a lot of work, especially with the memory planning basically for some of the week. But there's really not much to fill in. I am planning on sometime this week filming a flip through of the last 3 months in this planner, which is to say that first of all I'll be expecting that video sometime soon, but beyond that I will eventually show you guys all of the spreads like completely done, especially because like this looks bare, but like once it's all filled in it kind of just looks amazing. There's a lot of shoes in this kit. Okay, I'm gonna put one more piece down and be done. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm sorry these have been going up late, but you know what? Life is just kind of happening and I'm letting it happen. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.